What about some social issues here in Arkansas? For example, the trans rights bill, lawmakers passing a bill saying that children under 18 years old should not be going through this process to change gender. What did you think about that? And then the governor, of course, vetoed that.
Yeah. You know, when I think about the challenges of raising kids in any dynamic, I know personally that it's tough. And decisions you have to make as kids are growing up are very personal decisions. They're very tough decisions, and we shouldn't have government stepping in and saying what should and should not happen. My heart goes out to those families of the trans kids that feel like they've been attacked. When I think about the suicide rate, and growing up, I've had a couple of folks that committed suicide, a couple of friends that committed suicide. Not too long ago, I had a close friend that committed suicide. So I understand the import of that. And the suicide rate for trans kids is much higher than the suicide rate for all of the kids. So I don't see a role where the government should be coming in and adding additional pressure to kids, our most vulnerable, or families that are dealing with situations. And I think the governor did the right thing.
So you don't buy the argument that the people who support that SAFE Act say that they're actually protecting kids?
Yeah, I don't buy that argument.
What about abortion? Abortion in Arkansas, we are a state that's known to be the most pro-life state. What are your thoughts on current legislation right now? Do we need to have abortion laws that are stricter, less stricter in our state?
Yeah, I don't think we need abortion laws that are more strict. I mean, what we're seeing in Texas is that we're creating vigilantes that are going after individuals and families for their decisions and their choices. It's creating an environment where folks are taking the law into their own hands, and it's not creating an environment where neighbors are loving each other and neighbors are working together, where neighbors are saying, hey, you know, I want to help you out with your situation. I want to help you out with your family. And that's the kind of Arkansas that I grew up in, the kind of Arkansas that I want to have for my kids, one where we look out for each other and not one where we create an otherism of other folks that may make different decisions.